Hi, everyone. My name is Katie Higgins, and I am one of the instructional coaches here at Valley View Middle School. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what is personalized learning. There are some key pillars involved when we talk about personalized learning, including learner profiles, which is a way of helping students know themselves, learning pathways, giving students some opportunities for choice and voice in how and when they learn, and proficiency-based competencies, making sure that everything we do is grounded in standards. We've included a short video, and this comes right from Edina's website, and it features both middle schools, Valley View and Southview, teachers interacting with students, so you can kind of take a look at personalized learning in action. So what does personalized learning look like here at Valley View Middle School? Well, I want to start by telling you that it's all about your student, and the student is at the center and the heart of everything we do. Giving students an opportunity to share their interests, set some goals, giving them voice and choice about how and when they learn and access materials, and helping guide them so that they are continuing to grow as learners. You maybe have heard me mention learner profile now a couple different times. This is something that is a place for students to house some information about themselves. Teachers can access it, but it's also something that learners do on a regular basis, and it's where things like their academic status and their grades is posted, but other important information that helps teachers get to know students and students get to know themselves, like what motivates them as a learner. It's also a place where we set goals and provide opportunities for reflection on, hey, how did those choices that I made, how did they work out? What do I need to do next for my learning? Here's just an example of one learner profile page that students complete. What are your 3 favorite subjects at school? And what are 3 things that you like to do when you're not at school? We need to remember that the children that come into our classes every day, they are much more than the person that I get to see for 84 minutes. So this learner profile helps us get to know them outside of the walls of our classroom. Talked a little bit about pathways, and pathways you can think about different ways to explore, engage, and express what you've learned. So some examples of how we give students options for exploring information include maybe you like to read it. Maybe you want to hear something, hear a story. Maybe you need to have a visual and you need to see something. Or maybe a discussion or conversation is really the best way for you to explore a new topic. We talk about how to get students to engage with material. Sometimes we need to, as teachers, deliver information, like in a seminar format. Other times, students need just some personal, individual flex time to explore and engage with a new concept. Or maybe they're best when they talk and communicate with peers and they do a group flex. Or there's always a coaching session where teachers would pull small groups of students to provide some additional instruction. And then that express column is so important because there are so many ways for students to show what they know. Sometimes it works for them to write or draw it. Sometimes maybe they need to experience a simulation of something, or perhaps they present something, or maybe there's a digital tool that allows them to share their new learning. We want to make sure that students have all of these opportunities to become well-rounded learners. And here's just a couple pictures of examples of voice and choice pathways. It might be a teacher talking up in front. You might be working with peers in a small group, or you might have some individual flex time where you're just working by yourself. And these pathways, again, it helps bring everything together. We start that learner profile work in advisory. That helps teachers and students know, hey, what do I need to be successful in each of my classes? And how can I advocate for what I need? And then we also make sure that through our flex offerings, students are given opportunities for advanced academics, growth opportunities, and some exploratory options as well. Again, our goal here is to grow thinkers and learners, not just mathematicians and readers. We want them to think and learn and advocate for themselves. Thanks so much for listening. If you have other questions, feel free to email me or my partner below. Thanks so much.